Onwe is a barrister of the Supreme Court of England and Wales. He is a member of the Lincoln's Inn London and chairman Point A to B Agro Resources Limited. He is a distinguished lawyer, a legislator, commissioner, consultant, and acclaimed farmer with over 3 decades of impact across law, politics, corporate strategy, and agriculture. He is renowned for incisive analysis, strategic leadership, and reformist advocacy. A proven public servant and intellectual powerhouse, equally at home and in the courtroom. The Senate chamber or the fields of Nigeria, where he has cultivated over 500 acres of rice and cassava for more than a decade, contributing significantly to national food security. He holds a PhD in law, University of London, LLM, University College London, LLB Honours, London School of Economics and Political Science, PVC, Inns Court of School of Law, London, PGD, Professional Legal Skills, City University, London. Academic Awards, LSE Scholarship, 1993 to 1996. Sir Thomas More Award, Lincoln's Inn, 2000. He is a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, or rather he was, from 2010 to 2011. Reclaimed mandate via Court of Appeal ruling, sworn in August 2010. He served on committees for works, education, commerce and industry, and he championed prison reform, rural development and scholarship. He was a former Commissioner for Information at Ebonyi State, spanning 2015 to 2019, 4-time Best Commissioner awardee, delivered transparency, professionalism, and accountability. He declined a second term on principle. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome our guest of honor. Please, ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Senator Emmanuel Onwe, PhD, for his keynote address. Please put your hands together for him.
Thank you very much indeed, my brother, for that rousing introduction. I am a farmer. I am just a rice and cassava farmer. I take it seriously. I've been farming for the last 15 years. Despite everything else you heard, I think my only take on what LEIL is trying to do is that they are going to improve the connection between those who produce the food we eat and those who eat the food we produce. The African Free Trade Area is going to be very important to this wonderful innovation because it remains, as far as I can say, the most impactful trade area in the whole world, not just in Africa. With a population of nearly 1.6 billion, Africa has no comparison when it comes to its potential consumption. And above all, with a youthful population that makes up 60% of the 1.6 billion, Africa is the next frontier of produce, add value, and export. The great tragedy in Nigeria is that we have 70 million hectares of arable land. Less than 6 million of those are developed. And therefore, we are challenged by maladministration, by lack of recognition of the right priorities, and by the general ignorance of all of us as to what agriculture can do to the economy of this nation. I mean, those in Abuja are concentrated on whether the currency of the world are respectful of our currency. Those currencies can only become respectful of our own currency when we give strength and capacity to our currency. That is the only way. When you talk about organic gari, organic rice, please try and find my number. Try and find my contact. I will supply you with the healthiest food, which of course is the main staple in Nigeria. We do not use chemical fertilizer. We do not use synthetic chemicals or any other form of non-organic application to our farms. LEIL Group, we are making our first contact today. I want to assure you that as a student, currently I'm a student of Master's Business Administration at Nsukka and Lead University in Ibadan. If you ever consider MBA, please go to Lead University. It is absolutely wonderful. What they do, particularly trying to use agribusiness as the engine room of African economy, is exceptional. You see, there's something I call ABAVRID, D3, which stands for Augmented Reality, Blockchain, which you've talked about, Artificial Intelligence, Virtual Reality, Internet of Things, drones, and 3D printing. These represent the fourth industrial revolution. The challenge we are going to have and continue to have in Nigeria is that before this fourth industrial revolution and before England embarked on the industrial revolution in 1750, there was first the agricultural revolution in 1701. No nation that is not a city-state has made any progress industrially, economically, without developing their agricultural sector. It is only Monaco, Singapore, and the Vatican City that are not dependent on the production of agriculture in their own land for their development. Nigeria has a population of 240 million people, the largest population in Africa and the sixth largest population in the world. And yet, what we produce is not enough. We now import rice. Some of you may have seen a video circulating recently when a priest was absolutely pummeling the federal government for buying rice to distribute to consumers. We have absolutely no reason in this country to import any food product. Because we have, thank God we're in Europe, we have a coastline of 800 kilometers. Our blue economy could actually, on its own, lift the whole of Africa from poverty. And yet we live in a country where the largest population of the poor in the world are our brothers and sisters. I need not bore you. I will go into a private meeting with LEIL Group, the GMD and his co-workers, co-inventors, co-creators, because the challenge you have is that Nigeria has 32% of the entire fintech industry in Africa. And you have to beat them. You have to overcome them. You have to rise above them. You have to bring something special, unique, and attractive to the population. Because as I was coming, I read that Nigeria now, MTN, just made 1.9 trillion naira on data purchased by Nigerians in the first 6 months of this year alone. 1.9 trillion. And part of that 1.9 trillion is money that belongs to you. It's money that your business, your company, should be making depending on the innovation, because it is absolutely criminal for the government of Nigeria to allow MTN a monopoly on some of these areas of businesses when we have intelligent and creative innovators like LEIL Group and Company. I know that the day is long spent, and I can see my friend just now is already hovering around me. A good friend has become an enemy. He doesn't want me to go any further. But, be that as it may, it is a great honor to stand before you. It is a great honor to share this moment with you. And God willing, we shall gather here in the first anniversary of LEIL Group to celebrate their rousing success. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.